Saudade, saudade. I had to. Welcome to the Cup After Dark, I guess, today.
After hours.
After hours. The currently unnamed podcast where we put the tea in reality usually, but you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. I say something gay. I'm still drinking some lemon ginger honey tea because my voice is slowly fading away.
And I am Inês, also known as Sam DMV, also known as Sam Don Monteverde, your fellow friendly 5'3" trans non-binary Filipino Canadian mentally unstable hot mess hailing all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Scarborough if you want to be specific, Woburn if you want to be more specific than that. And today I still have my coffee.
Yay! It all fits.
Oh, mine will not fit. Mine will not fit.
I want to see you try it. So, the site that we stream on, StreamYard, which is always mentioned in our videos because I don't want to pay $15 extra a month to get rid of it. Full tea. They have headlines now, so we can put our social media just right there. It's cute. I like it. So we're gonna try that out today and see how it works. But anyway, we're not here to talk about StreamYard things. We're here to talk about Festival da Canção.
Yes, and I remember always repeatedly telling Logan before we started this Eurovision season, this is the one that I'm always excited for.
Yep.
Because last year, Festival da Canção left it was my favorite, final. It was my favorite national selection out of...
I think I agree with you. Maybe Melfest.
Melfest was pretty strong too. But I just really liked Portugal's selection.
Valid. And this year is no exception. It's a great year.
It's a great year.
So we have 20 songs we're going to dive into today. Festival da Canção does not start until February 25th. So we've got a couple more weeks until that gets fully underway. But we're here now covering the 20 songs that will be competing. The format, I believe, is the same format that we had last year. So the 20 songs have already been divided into 2 semifinals of 10. Each semifinal has 2 rounds. So in the first round, 5 songs will qualify based on a 50-50 split between a jury vote and a televote. And then in the second round, of the remaining 5 songs that have not qualified, 1 more song will qualify through 100% televoting.
So then we would have a final of 12 songs, correct?
Correct.
And voting, according to here, to Eurovision World seems to be the usual 50% televoting and 50% jury.
Yep. For the final, it is 50-50.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we've got 20 songs to dive into, so we're going to do that. There is a running order, but we are going to go alphabetically by semifinal because that's what's easiest for us. So in that case, we are starting with April Ivy. The song is Modo Voo. April will be running third in semifinal 1, and the name of the song translates to flight mode.
So I think you're going to know the problem I have about this.
Yes.
Too much auto-tune for my liking.
Yeah.
And I feel like without that auto-tune, she probably has a solid voice.
I still really enjoy this song.
I also kind of enjoyed it.
I also wrote it sounds robotic at certain moments.
Mm-hmm.
But I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think it's a good, solid, upbeat song.
About self-empowerment.
Yeah. So I'm a fan. She's gorgeous.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's an incredibly solid. Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's nothing to me, there's nothing really much to say about it. Like, it's solid.
Yeah.
I think your part was the low notes. Oh, I think she does it like a couple times, but she'll sing some low notes and then she'll climb up to a high note, and I believe that's the pre-chorus if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, otherwise it's like it's solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Next up alphabetically is Bolha. The song is Sonhos de Liberdade. I did not look up what the translation of the song means.
So this translates to dreams of freedom.
Great, yes. And they are second in the running order for semifinal 1.
Ah, that's an interesting position. I like this. This is very much up my alley, and I figured you probably wouldn't like this as much as I do.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, totally fair.
I think it's perfectly pretty. I think the vocal sounds good. I have one glaring issue with the song, and it's the extended instrumental at the start. I really don't care.
Yeah, sure. I didn't mind it, but like at the same time, I agree with it.
It just kind of threw off the rest of the song for me.
Sure.
But I think it's fine. There's not a bad song in this selection. Let me make that very clear. There's no dust. There's no bad song.
There are some songs that do more for us than others.
Yeah, this was not a song that does a whole lot for me, but this is something I knew you would probably enjoy.
Yeah, no. Like I can recall going to shout out to the Lula Lounge because that's very much in Little Portugal of Little Portugal of Toronto, if you will. And it's a lovely area too. Like this is the music I could imagine hearing, and it almost gave me like a herbal essences commercial, kind of thing. Because I remember there was one commercial where it had kind of this exotic music, and I think that's really the one word I that stands out to me for this. It's exotic.
Yeah. Party. Next up is Churky. The song is Encruzilhada. Churky is fourth in the running order, and the title translates to Crossroads.
He's got a great voice.
I said this sounded like Portuguese Fall Out Boy.
Almost, but I don't mind it.
I enjoy it. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I like the chord. Honestly, you know what my favorite part about this was? The key change.
Good old key change.
Because I actually thought the key change was really well done.
Yeah.
Only thing, it could use more dynamics because it doesn't go a whole lot of places. It only goes to the 2 places with the verse and the chorus.
Yeah. It's not bad to listen to. I'd listen to it again. I've listened to it a few times. But yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. This is going to be a really recurring theme for this in particular. Yeah, perfectly solid.
Yeah. It's time to talk about Cláudia Pascoal.
Yes, super excited.
Queen, mother, icon, back to get a better placement than she got last time, and damn, she deserves it. Her song this year is Nasci Maria. She's fifth in the running order.
I mean, it's not a bad position in a semifinal of 10.
No, not at all. I'm going to say it now. It might be the only time I say it today. This could win Eurovision.
Sure.
I think she's got everything it takes. I really do. I want Cláudia to get the second chance that she deserves.
Absolutely.
With a song that she wrote.
Yeah, I really do. I really like this too. So the title translates to I was born Maria. Excuse me. Yeah. It almost gave me kind of the same feeling in a way as A la Nanita
Oh.
from the Cheetah Girls.
See, I went immediately to Blanca Paloma.
And I could totally see that too. Let's see. Yeah, no. Amazing voice, love the vibe. I liked the verses more than the chorus because you kind of really get a whole bunch of like the storytelling element there. But the chorus is really catchy too.
I love
Nasci
Maria. I love the chanting effect that happens with that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, I love it.
Also, shout out to the dogs, the barking dogs.
Please have the dogs on stage. Thank you.
That was actually a really nice touch to this.
Yeah. Yep. Next up alphabetically is Esse, Povo. The song is Sapatos de Cimento.
Sapatos de Cimento.
Esse, Povo is last in the running order for semifinal 1. The title translates to Concrete Shoes.
It's very FIFA-like, and I love it.
Yeah. I enjoy it a lot.
I enjoy this a lot. This is really cool. I love how it just kind of goes in your face, starting with everyone singing in this very well, like, tight harmony. Similar to like a Molitva kind of thing, like where the
a little bit, yeah.
The harmonies are super intricate yet like tight. I feel like it could be like I can imagine this on stage presented almost similarly to Duye.
Sure.
I do feel like it could be a bit more dynamic though. Like I would love to see like kind of each of those singers kind of having a moment of their own.
Mm-hmm. Totally. Yeah. The vibe is good. I love the way all the vocals sound together. It's not been something we always hear throughout national selection season, but I do appreciate that, all their voices sound together. The acoustic part mid-song was the only thing that threw me off.
Sure.
I was like, why is this present? I don't necessarily need this. But overall, it's a good song.
It's solid.
Yeah. Next is Mimicat. The song is Coração. They are 7th in the running order for the semifinal. The title translates to Oh Heart.
I could see this representing for Eurovision.
I love this song.
No, because I do too. I'm absolutely in love with the song. It's just I can imagine this on stage, just as simple as like voila, and her just standing like a parking bark. Like she could easily pull off a parking bark with this.
I agree. Yeah, it sounds straight out of a musical, so that for me is gonna boost it up a little bit. The vocal is great. I love the way I love how it builds. It's just so dramatic. I'm excited to see it live. I really am.
Yeah, pretty much everything you said is very much what's in my notes. She's very commanding. Her voice is super commanding, and I think that's probably the top thing for me. I even translating some of these lyrics as I was listening, like the song in like translated in English is also like very well written.
Oh yeah, and she wrote it.
She did write it.
Yeah.
No, to me this feels like a masterpiece. I don't know. I'm absolutely in love with this song.
It's a great song. Great song. Next is MoYah. Too much sauce. Too much sauce. Too much sauce. Too much sauce.
Too much. But is there too much sauce?
No, I fucking love this. I love this.
This is actually kind of cool.
This is some of the best rapping we've heard in this national selection season.
The rapping actually was really good.
It's so solid. Yeah. It's sharp, not pitch wise, but like
Yeah,
musically sharp.
Almost like a Madame kind of feel. Like,
sure.
Like that kind of, it's the quickness, but very well enunciated at the same time.
Yeah. My only gripe, I wish the chorus had more than too much sauce, too much sauce, too much sauce, too much sauce.
Yes.
But I don't mind it because the rest of the song is so jam-packed.
Yeah, that is true.
I would like to see a rapper at Eurovision this year. I want to see one. I want to see it.
We were so close with Ireland.
I'm still gagged that Down in the Rain got third. It made me real happy, but will he win? I'm going to be honest, probably not.
But I would love to see this.
Yeah. I would say the only thing that not even close to rapping, but I will say Dégradé did pretty well last year at Festival da Canção, if I remember.
Oh, it got no, it didn't get third. What did it get?
I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna bother me.
I know first place, obviously Saudade. Second place was MoYah, and then third place was FF with
Como é bom esperar
alguém. And then I remember Ginger Ale being in the top 4.
I was looking at the semifinal. I was like, where's Bongo and Destiny? They got 6th.
6th in the semifinal?
6th in the final.
Okay.
They got 3rd in their semi.
Oh. No, good on them. But yeah, honestly, my favorite part of this song is the Portuguese verse.
Oh, it's so good. Like, it's just, I love
it.
it.
It's another great way to showcase like the beauty in the language of Portuguese.
I agree. Yeah, it's really good. Next up, Neon Soho with the song Endless World.
I like it.
It's good. I have one glaring issue. The backing music drowns out the singer throughout most of the song.
I agree.
The mix, they just needed to spend like 30 more minutes mixing to sort of like shift that around. But I think it's a good song.
It is a good song. Although what I did hear catch out of the voice, they got a very interesting tone. The vibe of it overall almost gave me like a similar to Chris Isaac.
Oh, okay.
With Wicked Game.
Sure.
I enjoy the background vocals towards the end, which adds that kind of elements of haunt to it. Mm-hmm. Although a couple things for me, like it doesn't go a whole bunch of places. And then again, like as you mentioned with the mixing, I also had a problem with that. At least to my ears. And I feel like this is definitely gonna fade. This will definitely fade amongst like other entries.
Yeah. Agreed. Let's move to Sal with the song Viver. I should know that to live. I was like, yes. Yeah, I'm like that's what it is.
To live.
Yeah. It's not incredibly memorable, but I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. Again, similar to Sapatos de Cimento, right in your face at the start, strong with the harmonies, very tight. Great vibes.
Sure.
Although, again, similarly to Sapatos de Cimento, it's almost like the entire song was stuck on that place.
Agreed. It gave me, I made an interesting comparison. It gave me Beastie Boys.
In a way.
It gave me that like 70s laid back sort of vibe that I do enjoy. I grew up listening to that. So there was a little element of like, sure, yeah, okay, this is recognizable to an extent. This, if I had to give a perfectly solid, I think that it would be this song.
Yeah, sure.
I don't mind it. It's
I don't mind it either.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. Party. And we got the last song in semifinal 1, and that's going to be "You Can't Win," Charlie Brown, with the song "Contraste Mudo,"
Which translates to muted contrast.
Cool. I enjoy this.
I don't mind it.
It's interesting. I'm back and forth on it a little bit.
I'm kind of on that same like wavelength as well. The singer's got a decent voice. I enjoy the mellow vibe.
Yeah.
I like the music. I love the belting at the end that you hear in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel what I felt about Endless World. I also kind of feel similarly for this as well.
Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's fine. I like it.
Yeah. So that's all the songs in semifinal 1. Do we want to do our points for semi 1?
We could. Let's do it.
Sure. It has come to our program where we must give out points. We normally don't do it by semifinal, but Festival da Canção was just really strong this year.
Yeah.
And we kind of felt like every song deserved to get at least a point.
Yeah.
With that being said, for semifinal 1, my 1 point is going to go to Sonhos de Liberdade.
Sure.
It's not my fave.
Yeah. My 1 point is going to be going to Contraste Mudo.
Sure. My 2 points are going to go to Sal, Viver.
Sure. My 2 points are going to be going to Endless World.
Party. My 3 points go to Churky.
My 3 points, and I'm so sorry, are going to MoYah with too much sauce.
Oh no, there was too much sauce.
It fell there.
Sad. Oh boy, our lists are different. Well, my 4 points after this tragic 3 points of yours goes to Esse, Povo.
Sure, that's totally fair. My 4 points are going to be going to Viver.
Yeah, that tracks. My 5 points are going to go to Neon Soho and This World.
Sure. My 5 points are going to be going to Modo Voo.
I'm very happy that it's that high on your list because I did not think it would be.
I totally forgot where you just put it at. That's just me and my short-term memory.
You're fine.
That's where I'm at today.
No, you're fine. My 6 points are going to go to Contraste Mudo.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, sure. My 6 points actually go to Encruzilhada.
Love it. Very happily we'll be giving 7 points to April Ivy.
That's why I don't remember it. Okay, cool. My 7 points, after some consideration, actually, before we had gone on, like I thought I had it like really set, and then I kind of had a quick listen through some of the snippets through every song, and so my 7 points actually will be going through Sapatos de Cimento.
Love it. My 8 points very happily will be going to Too Much Sauce, Too Much Sauce, Too Much Sauce, Too Much Sauce.
That makes me happy. That makes me really happy. My 8 points will be going to Bolha with Sonhos de Liberdade.
And once again, we have the same top 2.
Oh, and I know what order you have.
Do you?
I wonder.
My 10 points are going to Mimicat.
Yeah. And my 10 points are going to be going to Claudia.
Wow. As if this doesn't happen every time we film.
This really does happen every time we film.
My 12 points to Claudia Pascoal. I love it.
And my 12 points go to Mimicat.
I love it.
They're both really good songs.
Yep. Well, don't worry. We've got another 10 to talk about.
We do.
So let's dive in. We're going to start with Bandua with Bandeiras,
which translates to flags.
Cool.
I love this.
It's good.
I think this feels like the one to me that feels very Portuguese.
This could not be sent by any other country.
Absolutely not. This could not be sent by any other country.
No. I really enjoy it. I literally wrote very Portuguese.
There we go.
In the best way. I love it. I love the staccato moments. Those are my favorite parts of the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great.
Yeah. The voice is very intriguing. The harmonies are super tight. And my one thing is that I feel like the music itself could use a bit more dynamic to it.
Agreed.
But overall, again, yet another solid entry for the selection.
Agreed. We move next to Bárbara Tinoco with the song Goodnight.
I absolutely love this.
It's a really good song.
I am obsessed with this.
It's not the most competitive in the world.
No, it's not.
I don't necessarily think, but I really enjoy it.
It's just her tone. It gives me someone, and I cannot put my finger on it.
Bárbara Tinoco.
Yeah, we're gonna say it sounds like Bárbara Tinoco.
No, I love the vocal. The inflection in the music in the second verse was kind of my favorite part, where it kind of shifts and goes in a different direction. I thought that was really cool. There's a lot of really fun and exciting stylistic choices made here that I really did enjoy. I like it a lot.
I also feel like the song. I also translated. Oh wait, no. Why am I forgetting the language? I only heard a snippet of it, and it was in the snippet I heard was in English. This was entirely in English, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, this was very well written.
This is one of two, I think.
That's entirely in English, correct?
And both of them are in this semifinal.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Again,
very well written.
Yeah. Yep. A very, very, very good song. I love it. I like it. It's good. Next is Dapunksportif with World Needs Therapy.
I like the music. The voices are decent. The vibe is cool. I like the message.
Oh, they're hitting you over the head with the message. And honestly, I agree with the message.
I agree with the message too.
It feels a little too showboaty for me, as much as the message is incredibly important. It's just like therapy. And I'm like, I'm aware. Okay. Jesus. I get it. Therapy. Feel a little bit that way after listening to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, basically my issue with the song was the writing. And kind of the energy of it all. If I felt like it stayed at a 70.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I also like wouldn't change the song if someone else had put it on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a song that exists. Will I actively listen to this again? Probably not. But good on ya.
Yeah.
Next is Edmundo Inácio with A Festa. Earlier in Junior, we had La Festa. Now it is just A Festa. A very completely opposite song.
Truly.
The tone here is what sells me.
Yep. That's very much what sells me too. It's
Yeah.
the drama of it all too.
Yeah.
He is super expressive. He's such a storyteller.
Yeah.
And the music kind of very much feels does so much justice to his voice as well.
Yeah.
Like it complements his voice in the most perfect way.
Yeah. It's an incredibly solid ballad in a sea of incredibly great songs. And I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. I do think he actually stands out really well in this semifinal.
For sure.
There's one other song that I would say kind of is in the same wheelhouse, and we'll talk about it.
Sure.
But I do think Edmundo has a really solid song here. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm absolutely in love with the song as well.
Nice. Let's move to Inês Apeñas. The song is Fim do Mundo. It means
end of the world.
This is cool.
This is really cool.
It's the tone, it builds really, it's all the things that I keep saying, but are there things that I really enjoy. Her tone is really cool. The song builds in a really nice way. I love the sort of jazz breakdown after the chorus. Like it kind of shifts a little bit, and I really enjoy that. It keeps me musically interested. Like this is a song I want to see live. I want to see what kind of staging choices that she can make.
For sure.
That'll make this even more dynamic than it already is.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Whatever it was that happened before the final verse, it might have been that jazzy switch up, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it was everything to me. Like, that's honestly my favorite part of it. Like, the music, even just the music itself, if you heard it without the vocals, like, it was still, like, super expressive.
Yeah, absolutely. This feels musically, and not necessarily vocally, but musically, it feels like Mar no Fim from last year.
Right. No, I kind of get that same feeling as well.
But I think what we're learning here today is we just both really enjoy Portuguese music.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to add Portuguese to my Duolingo.
Maybe.
I've got 4 languages on there already. Maybe I add a 5th.
Yeah, sure.
What is it? French, Italian. Spanish. I know a lot of Spanish. I have it on there. And Irish actually is the other one I'm learning. I want to learn Irish. I'm Irish by descent, so I would like to learn it, but
yeah,
maybe I'll have Portuguese.
Yeah, I would love to learn Italian too, because I might be part Italian.
Duolingo, not sponsored, but it's great.
Yeah. That
would be so fierce if we had a Duolingo sponsorship.
That would be crazy.
Duolingo, contact us. Hey.
Anyways,
anyway, Inês, great song.
Yes, great job.
Next is Ivandro with the song Povo. Which
people.
I fuck with this song so hard. I love this song. This is right up my alley.
This is a strong entry as well.
This could win. I think this could win Festival da Canção. I think this is a contender for me.
I can kind of see it. Yeah, sure.
I think the thing is, it's no one is doing this sound in this year's contest.
Right.
Where a lot of these songs sound, they sound a little similar. And I think that's just how Portuguese music as a whole is kind of the Portuguese music industry is kind of created. But he is doing this like really cool, like R&B soul almost situation with this like very classic Portuguese sound. Oh, I love this song. The way it builds is so strong. His vocal is so good. Oh wow, I love this song a lot.
No, I'm a huge fan of this as well. There are my notes. He has an amazing voice. You can tell just by listening to it that it feels very personal to him as well, which makes me really excited to see this live. the guitar complements him in the best way possible, and the way that it's being incorporated throughout the song. I love that the unexpected burst of power from his voice towards the end was everything. That final chorus was great.
The chorus itself is if you translate it, it's incredibly powerful. I want to fly away, buy a house and build a home. Oh, oh, where I come from, the people still suffer, but everyone dreams of finding that peace.
That's powerful.
Yeah. I think I'm just imagining this staged, just like, oh, I love this a lot.
This is great.
It's a really good song. Yeah, it's a really good song. I've listened to this like on repeat. It's so good.
I still haven't added a bunch like these to my playlist, and I should.
I need to add most of them. I've added, I think, 3 of them. This is one of them so far, but I need to add the rest. But yeah, it's good. Next is Lara Lee with Funambula.
Which kind of just similarly in English, funambulist, which is basically like a tightrope walker.
Sure. So we have come to the point in our program where I will be giving out my perfectly inoffensive award.
Wow. I didn't even have an. I actually am not going to be giving.
But I mean that in the most positive way. Like, I think this is a lovely, wonderful song.
Sure.
Just
no, it really is.
It doesn't do a whole lot for me, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy it.
I really enjoy this too. I feel like this is kind of the Portuguese equivalent to Caramento.
Sure, yeah.
From Benidorm. She's got a great voice. Like she seems like she'd be like a fairly seasoned performer, and she knows how to tell a story as well. The percussion,
wonderful.
Whatever percussion is incorporated in this song, I absolutely love, and that honestly was my favorite part of it.
I wrote down the percussion as well. It's also my favorite part. Yeah. I mean, I'm a percussionist, so I'm always going to notice that. But
right.
But no, I do really enjoy it. It doesn't do a whole lot for me, unfortunately, but I think it's a really good song.
It's a great song. I love it.
Yep. 3 more, and next up we have Teresina Landiero with En Cuanto y Tempo.
Another really great song. I love this.
This is a great song. What is it with all of these really great songs? Well, Festival da Canção does that. Translated to While It's Still Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely vocal. It's very theatrical, which I love.
Yes.
You can tell she's a storyteller with her music.
Yes.
Yeah, all of this really it's a very Eurovision-esque idea.
I could
save love, sing hope. Empathy is lacking. We lack peace.
Love, peace.
Very peace, that. Love. And I'm not mad at it. You know, I feel like everything kind of just sounds better if you put it in Portuguese.
No, I am a huge fan of this as well. She's got an amazing voice. She sings with intense emotion. She sings with a whole bunch of emotion. And like you mentioned, she's an amazing storyteller. I could, similar to what I said about Mimicat, I could see this also being super effective as a park and bark as well.
Sure.
With like simple staging, spotlight, mic stand, she's standing there singing.
Definitely. Also, I realized I was going to bring up running order while we talked about things, but I'll just bring it up later.
Sure.
It's whatever. Second to last in our list is The Happy Mess with Impossível. The Impossible.
It's a cool vibe.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, I think the vocals really sound great together. Again, unfortunately, this isn't a song that does a whole lot for me.
I am gonna agree with that too. It doesn't
But
do a
I
whole
do
lot.
like it. I do like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It takes a bit to get into the rhythm of it.
Mhm.
I enjoy the vibe. The voices are nice. I enjoy the music. The strings that are incorporated into this song, honestly, are my favorite part of it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, unfortunately, other than that, as much as I like the song, there isn't like anything else aside from the strings that stand out to me.
Yeah. I kind of agree. Yeah. It's a song. It's a decent song. It's a good song. It's a song. Yeah.
Great songs, beautiful songs.
Very that. Last up is Voodoo Marmalade with Tormento.
Or Torment.
Shocker. I like this.
I like this.
That's good.
The voices go well together. Again,
Mhm.
harmonies are tight
Yep.
and intricate. But honestly, the music is my favorite part of it.
I completely agree with you. It's a strong musical song. There were moments I felt like the backing music did drown out the vocals just a hair. This could have also used with another 30 minutes, sort of balancing that.
Yeah,
In the studio version, at least, I have no doubt that this will be great live.
for sure.
But yeah, I really like it. Like I said, the music is my favorite part. The vibe was there. The vocals sound great together. This is kind of just, we've been saying this all season, but that's kind of just, it's copy and repeat of all the other things we've been saying. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm giving the same notes for everything, but like, it's a good
They're
song.
true. It's what we truly think. You know?
This also does stand out a lot among the field for Festival da Canção.
Right.
For me, at least, like
Sure.
it definitely it stands out in a good way, I would say.
Yeah.
So we have once again come to the point in our program where we must give out points.
Back to
Pardon. And this time, why don't you start?
sure. So my 1 point will be going to Impossible.
My 1 point will be going to Dapunksportif. Oh,
My 2 points are also going to be going to the Dapunksportif. Sorry, I did not jump like that.
Oh, don't worry in the slightest, because my 2 points go to the Happy Mess. We're good.
My 3 points will be going, and it just fell there for me. It's gonna be going through Tormento, unfortunately.
Oh wow, okay, all right. I feel very similarly, but for a different song. My 3 points are gonna go to Lara Lee.
Yeah, I figured. Because my 4 points go to Lara Lee.
I'm really sad about this one. Again, it kind of just fell there. My 4 points go to a Festa.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I agree with that now that I'm seeing it on screen, but I'm just gonna full send it.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's really crazy. My 5 points, excuse me, are gonna be going to Bandeiras.
Oh, good. My 5 points are gonna go to En Cuanto Tempo.
Oh.
My top 5 is weird. I stand by it, but it's weird.
Mm-hmm. I also stand by my personal top 5. With that being said, it just fell there for me. My 6 points, and I'm so sorry, are gonna be going to Povo.
Oh no. That's fair. That's fair. My 6 points, and again, I don't know if I necessarily agree with this now, but I didn't change it before we started. My 6 points go to Tormento.
Sure.
I'm gonna justify that, but again, there's not a bad song in this selection at all. So
No. My 7 points are gonna be going to Fin do Mundo.
All right. My 7 points are going to Bandua.
Ah. My 8 points will be going to Teresina with En Cuanto y Tiempo.
Sure. My 8 points, very happily, will be going to Fin do Mundo.
Yay! And I know we both have one song in the top 2.
We sure do.
And I know there's another song that...
What? Oh! Yeah. I just realized what your other song was.
Why am I not realizing? Oh! Okay, yeah. My 10 points will be going to Bárbara Tinoco with Goodnight.
For the first time in it feels like ages, we agree.
We got a match!
We got a match. We did it.
What do I
This
win?
is literally like the first time, I think, in like 3 or 4 videos. I'd have to go back and look, but like it feels like the last time we kind of agreed on things was Finland.
How many bones do I get?
How many bones do you want? Oh. I'm happy for your 12 points. I'm really happy about that.
Yes. So my 12 points will be going to Edmundo Inácio with a Festa.
A Festa. Yeah, my 12 points go to Povo.
Really good song too.
Yeah. Now I want to hit you with a twist.
A twist.
I want your 8, 10, and 12 overall.
Overall.
We don't have to do banners. We don't have to do banners because I don't want to do them, if I'm being honest with you. I have mine if you want to give a little bit of time to figure out yours.
I think I have mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Overall, we'll do first, second, and third for continuity's sake.
Yeah.
All right. Third place, Anissa.
So overall, my 8 points are gonna be going to a Festa.
Oh, good. Okay. My 8 points are going to go to Mimicat.
Sure. My 10 points are gonna be going to Cláudia Pascoal.
My 10 points are also going to Cláudia Pascoal.
Wow.
Yep.
And my 12 points are going to be going to Mimicat.
My 12 points go to Povo.
Yeah.
I like the song.
It's
really enjoy it.
It's great.
Again, like I said, there's not a bad song in this selection. Portugal always knows how to do it and do it well. So, with that being said, this is, I think, part 3 of our full week of Eurovision videos that will be going out. Part 2 or part 3, something like that. And then we're almost done. So
we're here.
We're slowly finishing up national selection season. Soon enough, we will have all 37.
I gotta count.
37 songs this year?
I believe so.
I think it's 37. I'm going to say 37, and I hope it is.
Sure.
It is 37. It's a 15 and 16 semifinal.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah.
Oh, running order. We didn't talk about those.
Yes. So
okay.
What is the running order in the second semifinal?
We didn't go through the whole semifinal 1, so I'm going to go through that really quickly.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, semifinal 1, it starts with too much sauce, too much sauce, too much sauce, too much sauce. Followed by Sonhos de Liberdade, April Ivy with Modo Voo, then Churky with Encruzilhada, then Cláudia Pascoal in the 5th position, Nasci, followed by Sal with Viver, followed by Mimicat, Coração. In the 8th spot is You Can't Win Charlie Brown, Contraste Mudo. Neon Soho with Endless World, and closing semifinal 1 is going to be Esse, Povo, Sapatos, Cimento.
Yep, that's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah. In semifinal 2, we lead off with a festa, festa. Followed by O Impossível from the Happy Mess. Then Teresina Landiero en Cuanto y Tempo. In the third spot is Bandeiras. And then Bárbara Tinoco with Goodnight, followed by Inês Apenas Fin do Mundo in the sixth spot. Ivandro with Povo will be 7th, followed by Dapunksportif, followed by Lara Lee, and we close semi 2 with Voodoo Marmalade Tormento.
Wow.
Our faves are kind of in really good spots, so I'm not mad at it.
They really are.
But yeah, that's that on that. We're gonna get out of here because we're both really tired.
We are.
But well, it will already have happened. We're filming this the night before Super Saturday, but this goes out on a Sunday. So Super Saturday will have already happened. Go check out our Super Saturday stream. It happened.
Yes.
With that, bye.
Cheers. Nothing more than I can say.
Says it in a better way.